lift blues, so we fire up the stream. Two dads raising hell, chasing whiskey dreams. Soap suds spilling like some midnight truth. Talking live from the tub, don't need no booth. Two dads, one tub, where the whiskey flows. Streaming half naked where the wild tales grow. Laugh so hard, spit whiskey on the mic. Night shift rebels broadcasting live. Lost connection can't kill this show. Reset the route.
Hey guys,
What's up, everybody? So, sorry about Wednesday. My kids' coaches did not want to end practice at 8 o'clock, knowing that I had to come hold a mildly tolerable podcast at 9:30. So, they decided to stay late, and then Preston decided to go to the dump on Wednesday and hit traffic.
Listen,
How dare people have wrecks?
listen.
and
I don't even have to go to the dump. Okay, I did need to go to the dump. So, Washington State's trash union went on strike the day of our last trash day.
Good Lord.
And
I
get your
know.
bag. I'm not mad with the trash union. Get your bag. I'm mad at anybody who was involved with the infrastructure for I-5 across the entire West Coast.
yeah, the 5 does suck.
Yes. If you
The 5 does
had
suck,
any hand in designing I-5, to quote Liam Neeson, I will find you, and I will kill you.
So I have been on the 5 in California.
Yeah,
It's worse in California.
and it's still it's
Yeah.
worse.
infinitely worse in
When-
California.
Because we drove over, this was back when I was dating Gretchen, back well before Rosemary. We went
Wilson?
to Vegas. Yeah.
No.
We went to Vegas and then went over to San Diego where she was stationed at the time. But we drove from Vegas over to San Diego. That was terrible. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Was drive from Vegas to San Diego.
Vegas
But,
to LA's not bad. It's only like a few hours, right?
Yeah, it's not bad getting there, but San Diego's not that bad. It's only a few hours that way as well. It's just you don't go
Nothing.
through anything until you get close to San Diego.
It's like to
Until you get
Mexico and
close to-
stuff like that.
Yeah, until you get close to Wells Vagina, there's nothing there.
Saint Diego.
San Diego.
San
So-
Diego.
The only bad thing about us doing the podcast today instead of Wednesday is that our original guest does not get to be on the podcast. So y'all are
This
going to be
time.
stuck with Bigfoot tonight.
This
Hi, I'm here to ruin everything.
So no, I mean, it's going to be a good show. It'll be fun. There's probably going to be some stories that come out that, well, let's put it this way. Bigfoot's dad told his dad that he was streaming tonight, and his dad asked, "Oh yeah, what's your channel?" And Bigfoot's like, "No, you probably don't want to hear that." So,
Yeah.
they
To
just
be fair,
more to make his parents not really care for me that much.
So I gave my dad my channel, but not this channel.
Yeah.
so to be fair, I don't know that Derek would have made it very long into the live.
No, he
But-
did pass out by the time we were ready to possibly go live.
Right. He was he's been doing the carnivore diet and
Oh,
he's down like 15 pounds. He's like at like 205 right now or something like that. And he had 2 old fashioned and was gone. Like, and then he ordered another old fashioned, and then he got a peanut butter martini at the hotel, and like he was spilling everybody's at that point. Like, it wasn't good. It was kind of sloppy at that point.
Peanut butter martini just sounds bad, like a bad.
It's a good dessert drink.
It looked gross.
It's a tasty treat.
I don't know. I would try it because I
It's
like
got
peanut butter.
it's not like vodka or anything. It's just screwball. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
screwball and like some.
Oh.
I think they put some triple sec in it just for I don't know why, but there was like screwball and triple
Why would
sec
you-
and
why would
some
you triple
rum
sec?
chata. I don't
Why
know.
would you put an orange?
I don't
I
know.
guess the jelly. I don't know. Maybe jelly.
No.
Nobody
mean,
eats
it
orange.
worked.
Well, if you
It
eat
worked.
orange jelly, if you do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and it's
I
orange
think that's-
jelly, you are a heathen.
I think that's marmalade. I think that's marmalade.
Yeah, that's just a sign of communism.
No, that's a dog.
Just-
No, wait,
no,
that's
no.
Marmaduke.
No,
That Marmaduke.
yeah, marmalade.
My bad.
Paddington teaches us about marmalade.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, who's
So-
the bear?
Yeah, the
okay.
bear.
Yeah. Thank you. I knew that.
The Peruvian bear that ends up in London.
So
So, all right. So we want to.
yeah, let's jump into housekeeping real quick. Let's get that over
Yeah.
with, and we can get
That
the
way
show
we can
started. As
That way-
always, Gas does not read this. I don't know if this one's funny or not because I didn't read it either. So,
Well, the first words are. I mean, they cut.
they do. It works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's get started. Have at it, Gas.
All right. So, all right, bubble sluts, gather around. It's housekeeping time. If you even think about skipping this, we'll send a Roomba to your house and make it vacuum your secrets and all the crumbs from last night's binge eating session. Trust us, it's coming.
It's like that uncomfortable moment in a horror movie where you can't look away, but you're pretty sure your popcorn's about to spill. Grab your snacks, your emotional support animal, and let's dive in.
First up, Two Dads, One Tub is live every Wednesday, except for this week, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. That's right, folks. We're still in the tub, still making questionable decisions, and still wondering if this whole podcast thing will get us banned. Spoiler alert. Probably.
And if you missed the live show, that's your fault, but no worries. We've got you covered. Catch the replays on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or whatever podcast app you downloaded during that 2 a.m. I should probably listen to podcast phase.
Now let's talk about the Tub Club. For just $3 a month or $27 for the year, you can join the most chaotic, exclusive group on the internet. We're talking sick discounts and exclusive Tub Club gear that'll make you feel like you belong in this mess. New merch idea, certified tub trash hoodies. Wear that, and people will either compliment your style or ask if you need a support group. Either way, you're winning.
And don't forget the classics. I've been to the bottom of the tub t-shirts. Don't Disturb, I'm Tubbing mugs. And our latest masterpiece, official hide and seek champion, I'm not hiding, I'm just bad at it gear. Perfect for when you're pretending you don't need to hide, but really you just suck at it.
Speaking of bad at things, don't forget to check out our Roomba streaming tip series on TikTok. 60 seconds of pure chaos where our Roomba drops stream tips that might just save you from streaming while your internet is on strike. It's like a quickie session with the streaming gods, except the gods are small and conveniently robotic.
Follow us, trust me. If you don't, you're just watching your algorithm, and who wants to live that kind of life? Let's get your feed on track, away from people trying to cook spaghetti in the microwave for 30 minutes and into some content that actually matters.
All right, let's talk about our guest of the hour, or 2 hours. Bigfoot Stick. That's right, folks. The stick that's somehow more famous than all of us combined. He's the worst hide and seek champion ever. Seriously, you've never seen someone so bad at hiding. You'd think a stick would have an advantage, right? Nope. Bigfoot Stick couldn't hide if his life depended on it.
And yet, somehow, Bigfoot Stick is more famous than anyone here. Not really. He's basically the worst hide-and-seek champion in the history of everything. You think he's hiding. He's literally standing there in plain sight, just vibing in the middle of the room. I'm convinced the only thing that's hidden is his ability to win a game of anything. Panic, please don't tell us you're related to this guy. Well, yeah, I am. I am related to Bigfoot Stick. I don't know how, but we'll find out tonight. The family reunion's going to be awkward as hell.
So yeah, Bigfoot sticks here, and I'm ready for the family drama. Imagine playing hide and seek with someone whose idea of hiding is standing in a corner while wearing an "I'm here to lose" T-shirt. He's like a walking myth, but with zero self-awareness.
It works.
And I'm related to him, like some distant, horrifying, unspoken cousin from the woods. The worst part is, I wasn't told how that family tree got so messy. But don't worry, tonight we're unpacking all the chaos and giving you the answers you never knew you wanted.
Go follow Bigfoot Stick, drop your weirdest emotes, and ask him how he's related to Panic. We're all dying to know. Seriously, if Panic tells us the truth, we might have to call 23andMe to figure out which side of the family caused this mess.
So yeah, same dad, same tub, except for Bigfoot Stick and our questionable family ties. It's about to get awkward in here. Grab your popcorn.
Smash that follow, hit 5 stars, lie to the algorithm, tell them we taught your hamster to set up a stream, or that we're single-handedly responsible for your Wi-Fi addiction. Whatever gets us to the top.
Housekeeping's done, towels gone, water's warm. Let's get weird.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I wasn't shit on it all.
No, it was a good highlight for you.
Yeah.
It's a really good highlight for you.
So welcome to the tub, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, we can't call 23andMe because I'm pretty sure they're going bankrupt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I did. So
Ancestry.
I did 23andMe.
23 and us now.
Yeah, it's 23 and us.
Gotta bring in some extra help.
Is that
But,
why they sold? Is that why they sold all their stuff to China?
Probably.
No,
I've found
they
some cousins
sold all their
that
stuff to China because everyone gave all of their personal information to 23andMe, and it's a lot of money to give that personal information away. Which is why I never did it. Never trust anyone who asks your information. Unless it's Apple,
I don't trust anyone that
Facebook.
Nintendo.
I don't trust anyone that asks me for my DNA.
By the way, Gas, can I have some of your
Don't
bathwater?
willingly give that out?
Look, so I am on I did the 23andMe, and there are more of our side of the family, Chris, like the Waters side.
Yeah.
The Browns, the Waters, and all of that. There's more of those on my 23andMe than the good side of my family. And
Oh, it's so good.
and there's a little bit of color
Oh,
on that side of the family. Yes, we got a cousin down in Cleveland that he's pretty nice. I talked to him a couple times. He's nothing like our other cousins who we'll talk about
you can
them
just stop
later.
there. You can just
We'll
stop
talk about
there.
them later. We will talk about cornbread here a little bit later. So, but no, yeah. Now I probably should have done ancestry.com. I probably would have got more answers. I didn't get any answers. Yeah,
You
I
got
got
more
way
questions.
more questions. Yeah, I got way more questions with 23andMe. But I'm Congolese. Like I'm 0.8% Congolese. So
Congolese rice.
yeah, Congolese rice.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah.
I went
Oh
to
my
Stanford.
gosh.
Just visited. So, as in the conga?
No, the Congo. The conga is a line that you do when you're dancing.
It's true.
Or
It's true.
one
I
of the best Donkey Kong games that isn't Donkey Kong Bonanza, Donkey Konga.
Okay. Good
The one
reference
that's got
there.
the conga peripherals.
Yeah, the Kabongos.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
DK
The
Bongos.
kabongos. I like it.
Oh, it's so good.
So I did. I went and picked that up today, Preston. So I will be playing that this upcoming week.
I'm not gonna toot
So-
my own horn, but I did get a bunch of fantasy critic points from that one.
Well, I know you did. It looks amazing.
I'm so excited once I get my Switch 2 after all the restock crap's going on. Oh, it's all over. It's all over. For
Oh, they had them. So they had them at the Walmart I was at today.
Not in the Washington State ones. They're still out.
Well, that's because it's Washington.
Yeah, you're. Oh,
Yeah.
you'd think the state that has Nintendo of America would have restocks easier, but no.
No.
No, they ship them out to us, poor folk.
Yeah.
So, look, hey, Preston, I think we have recruited one of our members of the GP Playhouse Discord to move to Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we've almost convinced Bucky to move to Chattanooga.
That tracks. That tracks, though.
Like to the point where
So-
he's seriously considering things.
Yeah, like he's going to be talking with Derek about a rental house.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
And
I'm not opposed. I have to convince Kai.
I could do that. We could do that.
yeah.
Just throw
Like,
her
we
in the
could do
group
that.
chat and be like, move to Chattanooga.
Listen,
you're
hey,
in
cost of living is less here. You can do most of your stuff remotely anyway, right?
Yes.
There you
So,
go.
I mean,
She
And on top of that,
cannot.
I could build it up to where it's a studio here at the house for the podcast nights, and we record it from the same room.
well, some of us could.
Well, unless you're out of town.
No, I have a solution for that.
Oh.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We buy one of those TVs with a stand, and we put a suit on the stand. And we still
Yes.
have him zoom in or Discord in.
That's perfect.
But it's like
That-
the only
yes.
time we'll see gas in a suit is it's on the little rack that the TV
And it's
is
gonna have a
on.
headband.
Listen, I look good in a suit. Thank you very much.
He does. I've seen
okay.
him at the
I'm
Valentine's
not
dance.
saying you wouldn't look good in a suit. What I am saying is, when have you ever worn a suit on stream?
Oh, just wait. I have an idea for Halloween already.
Oh?
I don't know this idea, so
Okay, here's
I don't
apparently I'm getting into
Not
something.
that one. This is a
Here's-
new one.
Okay, everyone, can we real quick? Bigfoot, you can be a part of this too. But can we have a production meeting real quick? Production meeting.
Yeah, production meeting.
Okay. How? So good. Wait, that's such a good idea. Gas is not fully for the Halloween episode. Wait, that's such a good idea.
This is just for the podcast Halloween episode.
Okay.
Sorry,
He's
my,
having-
my wife. My wife is like, you can't break your daughter's heart. We got to do something as a family this year. I'm like, this is just for the stream. Like,
So
I'm gonna.
we have to convince Kylie to let me join one of your family's Thanksgiving for Thanksgiving this year for the sole purpose of me coming down with camera equipment to record the GP Playhouse Christmas special in November so we can have something edited for December.
oh, well, hey, that's easy. Y'all can come to our family.
Yeah, let's
Thanksgiving.
just come to Thanksgiving.
No, I'm down for this. It's convincing Kylie to do this and not abandon her family.
Look, we can.
Oh yeah, well that
Hold on. What if we do it on the weekend that it's not her family?
Hmm?
What if we make it easy to convince her, where we host
do
it a
it.
little
We'll-
early?
we'll do it a special Friendsgiving.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I will talk with her because I think it would be a very funny idea and a really good idea if I come down with my camera equipment and we record and we do something absolutely stupid live action wise.
Yes, I agree.
Baca's about to be like, I'm coming to Georgia for this.
No, Baka doesn't want to be
I
perceived.
bet you
remember?
won't. I bet you won't,
No.
Baka.
Baka
Baka
doesn't want to be perceived.
Well, she
Nope.
she can wear a mask.
would have to blur everything.
Well,
Or
okay,
she wants to stick her
Um,
behind a camera.
so
That might be funny in itself.
we give
That might be.
because okay, I can't tell fully, but I'm pretty sure Baka's Discord profile picture is Tweety Bird.
It is.
It is? Okay. We get her a Tweety Bird mask, but it's just a paper plate with the eyes cut out and just
We paint
Tweety
it
Bird
yellow.
glued to the paper plate.
Yes.
I Baka in the comments, comment yes or no if you're down for that disguise.
And we should get it to where she's like right up in front of the camera, so all you see is her face.
Yes.
It's like the most foreground thing ever.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But that is my proposal. I had to convince Kai, but we could. It's not out of the realm of possibility for me to do that.
No, I mean
Okay.
because we could get you a place. We could find you a place to stay pretty easily too.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not worried
The
about any of
General
that
Lee
logistics.
Hotel.
That's not the logistics I'm worried about. Okay, because here's the.
I can
heist of
put
the
you up
century.
at Cascades here in East. Oh God, never mind. I couldn't do that.
We
Listen.
would never see him again.
Listen,
Just bring your tattoo gun and you'll be fine.
Oh,
Make
God.
some money while you're here.
So listen, here's the heist of the century we need to go for. At first, Kylie's gonna be like, if I'm moving over on the eastern side of the country, she's like, she wants like Washington D.C., Maryland, Delaware, New York area. That's what she
Wow.
wants.
In DC.
It's a terrible idea.
Does she hate herself?
That's okay. That's what I'm saying. I agree. And this is not an actual tension point in our relationship, but it is a constant bickering argument we have with each other about if we're going to move to that side of the country, we're not going. DC, no. I'm okay with Maryland. I've been to Maryland a lot. Maryland's fine. But like,
Yeah.
Just stay out of Baltimore.
yeah, just stay out of Baltimore. I'm fine,
Yeah.
right? So like all those things, fine, whatever. But I convinced her to come down to Chattanooga specifically for quote unquote content reasons, and we make her fall in love with Chattanooga so she has no other choice.
Oh, that's easy because we can
Yeah,
take
real
her.
easy.
Like we can take her up to Lulu Lake. The Lula Lake, is it Lula?
It's
Lula.
I think it's Lula. Lula.
I think it's
Lula.
Lula. Take her up there. Take her out to the battlefield. Go hiking out there just to see all.
We could take her. Hey, we could take her to the lake house.
Yeah, we could take her down to the
Listen,
lake house. Hang out.
Kylie is simultaneously an indoor cat, but also loves nature, and it's like climbs trees and does all that.
What?
She literally climbs.
We
trees
got a
with
lot
her
of
jaw.
trees.
We do have trees.
We got a lot of climbable trees. Have you ever climbed a
she
magnolia?
literally climbs trees for a living. So
So I'm just going to say this. You know what the nickname of Tennessee or of Chattanooga is, right?
no, enlighten me.
It's on Panic's hat right now.
Yeah, Scenic City.
See,
The Scenic City.
listen,
Thought you were
just
gonna
have
say
to,
Geek City.
we just have to curate it in such a way where Kylie's like, we have to stay. And I'm like, okay. And then I'd convince my boss, hey, I work remote, and then for our once a quarter in-person meetings, you just fly me up.
Oh, that's easy. We can do that.
Yeah, we can
Look
make
at
that
this.
happen.
This whole episode was plotting Preston's move to Chattanooga.
We are the king of
Um,
curation.
Yeah. Anywho, production meeting over. The tattoo
That's
gun
it.
is over
Yeah, I like
here.
that. That's gonna be yep. One thing I do want to talk about with Bigfoot Stick. Bigfoot, tell us about your streaming journey.
You know, that's the crazy thing about it. I don't.
I'm
really
just
know-
kidding. I don't give a shit. We all know how it went. I walked into your room in front of your wife and said, "Why are you not streaming? Do it. And if you
Hold on.
don't do it, we're gonna have problems."
That one fucking got me. I'm just gonna say that on the record right now.
That was like your rock moment. It doesn't
That
matter.
So
But no,
no,
that's
re-
actually how it
no,
happened.
really. It's been nice you actually streaming. I will say that because Gas and I questioned it for it's like why would you not do it? And because hey, you got 2 dedicated viewers right here because we're friends.
Are you?
Most
I
days.
have to be by blood.
I don't know.
You don't have to be. Have you
Blood,
met the rest
blood
of our
doesn't
family?
mean that you have to be friends.
No.
It does when we're only quarter blood.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'll take that argument. That's fine.
It only means that when we're quarter blood because his dad's only half waters.
And that's questionable too, right?
I was wondering where you were going with that for a second. But that's honestly the way it started off, and you literally came in. You were like, "Why are you not streaming?" And then
I was so angry.
my wife was like, "You're doing it." Okay, so here I am.
What's funny is the reason why that encounter happened is because the Panic came over to my house to try to help me fix a clogged drain. And I wasn't home yet, and he was over there before I got home, and that's when that conversation happened.
Yeah. So if Gas and his family didn't take massive shits, it may not have
true.
ever happened.
I mean, I wouldn't probably put my family in that. That's
Okay,
no,
that's fair. If Gas didn't take massive shits,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Amelia.
that's possible too.
She probably put a Barbie doll down the toilet.
Mhm.
I guess like maybe.
She didn't say she wanted to get rid of hers, so
no,
You know,
it was Ariel. She was trying to hide the evidence that she still plays with toys.
yeah. But no, anyways. So yeah, like that was that. So there's your streaming journey. That was really it.
Yeah,
I told your wife that you could possibly make some extra money.
Mhm.
Her not realizing it's probably going to be like $10-$20 a month. It's not like you're making anything legit, but it gave you an excuse to stream. But hey, $20 is $20. I found that out tonight. I showed some ankle tonight on the corner of the street. Yeah, made some money for my kids. But yeah, it now we made. Thank you for your generous donation, by the way, Gas.
Yeah.
You were one of the higher donators. We had a couple. We had probably 5 or 6 people drop 20s on us.
I like to exceed expectations.
But Emmeline definitely didn't hear you call her dumb, though.
I said, "You sure look so dumb."
And then River, the little girl that was next to her, caught it. And she looked at me and she goes, "Did he call her dumb?" I said, "Yeah, he knows her."
You shouldn't have said that. Like, yeah.
So, but and then Emberly, I was like, "Emberly, you missed Amelia," and she's like, "What?" Because she was on the other side of the street. But no, so these 2 guys were driving by and like they wouldn't make eye contact with anybody, and I'm up at the corner where where you have to stop for the red light. So they just wouldn't make eye contact, and I said, "Hey boys, you throw me $1, I'll show you some ankle." The turn of their heads so fast was the greatest moment. And you know what's even better? Is they gave us $1. And I still didn't show them ankle.
You prude.
No, but I tried to I tried to get the girls, I tried to get them to let me twerk. They wouldn't let me twerk. They said it was embarrassing. Because it's not good.
You also didn't have a chair there to really get the full effect.
I didn't have a chair to get into and do the twerk spin.
You haven't seen that clip?
No.
No, it's on my TikTok.
It's on yeah.
Oh,
it's on my TikTok. Oh yeah,
it's not just TikTok though. It's on his old channel.
My old channel too.
Yeah, in the clips.
See, that would mean that I'd have to care enough to go back to see your stuff.
It's fine. We can kick you off the podcast.
Oh, that's fine.
Show you how much we care right now. God, you sound like Bobby Lee. Anyways, so okay, let's talk about something.
Okay.
So Chris, or Bigfoot Stick, sorry.
I mean, it's done at this point.
I don't.
Whatever. Bigfoot Stick, Sir H2O's, Wiener Breath. We're related.
Him in high school.
Yep. Hot dog water. We're related by birth. We kept y'all in the divorce.
Mm-hmm.
but we have some cousins that are very, very unique to the world's ecosystem.
Unique is a very, very nice way to say that.
So we do have a famous rapper that is a cousin.
Famous.
In the area ish, kind of.
In
within the
his
family.
in his own backyard.
Yeah.
He's famous to the family, and not in a good way.
No.
We have a famous rapper named Cornbread, with a K, Cornbread with a K, and it's bread like inbred, BRED. So it's not even like good grammar.
So do you think he did that on purpose, or was just too dumb to realize how to spell bread?
He didn't.
See?
Yes.
See?
Yes. Yes. So, anyways, look, Cornbread is special. He is on Spotify, I do believe.
Check it real
No, I
quick.
think they had to take it down.
Hold on, let me look.
I'll
They had
check
to
it real
take
quick.
They had to take it down.
Y'all keep talking.
Yeah, he might be on YouTube too. If you type in
Does he have a song called Daisy Dukes?
you would have to play it, and I could tell you if it's him or
Is that
not.
him?
Yes. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, that's not him.
No. But that looks
No.
very much like something that would show up.
I was about to say, if we had just found their cousin right now, holy crap, I would risk getting copyright strikes for that shit.
You can't, because he's not that
it-
famous.
John
Yes,
Jay.
that's him. That's him. That's him.
This guy right here.
No. No.
Yep, that's him. That's him.
Did he have
Yeah, that's
somebody
him.
named was he married to somebody named Priscilla?
Yes, that's him. That's him. That is Cornbread.
Preston, I'm linking this to you.
Do we get to listen?
You literally beat me to it. I was literally about to ask, can you send me the link? Am I playing it for stream?
So,
Yes, because we can't be copyrighted because it's not
yes, you
He's not
can.
that
Signed to a like.
Copyright law.
under
Copyright
30
law-
seconds. We're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, under 30
copyright laws,
seconds, we're
you
good.
can play for 30 seconds. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Give me
so-
a second.
Y'all, this is like there's so much talent in our family. You're about to hear it, and it definitely
Okay,
it's something.
hold on,
It is.
I think you need to go be his promoter.
guys. He's a verified.
no, his
I could do it.
Watch out. Okay, hold on. What do we want to listen to? His top 5 songs are
They're all
Dirty.
explicit, by the way.
Daisy Dukes, Johnny Cash.
I want to hear Daisy Dukes.
Okay, hold on. It's gonna take me a second for me to get the music.
There's one called Back Road. I can only imagine how
I can
dangerous that
only
one could be for us.
imagine.
Well, that one probably talks about Nancy a little bit. I don't know. Look, okay. So there's 3 siblings on that side. So, okay, little backstory. Their mom.
there you go.
We're gonna stop it there. Their mom, our aunt.
Who thinks she's your grandmother?
She thinks she's my grandma.
What the?
Honest
I
to God
don't
story.
look.
Honest to
Listen.
God.
Only in this
So-
area.
Okay, look. I went to Walmart. I hadn't seen her.
We're close
So
to
I left-
Alabama for it to count.
I left this area
Oh,
in
yeah.
2004 for the military. And I was gone until 2016, so 12 years. And I came back and it was 2019. So you're talking, I probably hadn't seen her in 20 years, really. And so I went to Walmart. She works at the Walmart in Fort Oglethorpe in customer service. Well, it's Valentine's Day. Well, yeah, it was Valentine's Day. And
My wife used to work with her.
Yeah, your wife we used to work with her. She knows her. Yeah, she knows her. But anyways, so I'm picking out a card for my wife. At that time, it wasn't my wife. So it was 2018. It was before we got married. It was right before we got married. So I was picking out a card. Because Rosemary had told me, I don't want a card. I don't want this. You know, it's just another day. And I was like, well, I'm still going to do it. So I went last minute and did it. So I'm picking out a card. And I'm standing there. And all of a sudden I hear Panic, but my actual name. And I turned around and
If she said Panic, it'd be even better.
it would be. But so I
following
turn,
the Twitch.
yeah. So I turn around and I'm like, who the f is talking to me at Walmart? And I was like, well, never mind. It's Fort Oglethorpe. You know, we know so many people in this little town that it's possible to run into somebody you know at Walmart in Fort O.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I turn around and as soon as I see her, like the blood just dropped out of the upper half of
It's
my
like
body.
you saw a ghost.
Yeah, I was like, oh God, here we go. And I was like, so as calm and collected as I could be and as serious as possible, I said, can I help you? And she goes, it's me, Tina, your grandmother. And I'm like, no, ma'am, my grandmother is at home and my other grandmother's in a nursing home. Like, she can't even drive, so she couldn't get here on her own. She's like, no, it's me. I'm your grandmother. And I'm like, no, ma'am, I think you've got the wrong person. And so this goes on for like 10 minutes. And I finally convince her that I'm not the person she was thinking of. She's crying in the aisle because she thought she found her long lost grandson,
Oh.
which is even worse because I'm her nephew.
I didn't know about that.
It's even worse because I'm not her grandson. I'm her nephew. Her brother is my sperm donor. So, and I've got these people looking at me. They're like, this dude's an asshole because he's got the Walmart employee crying.
I wanted a refund.
Look, I didn't console her or nothing. I said, I apologize. You've got the wrong person, but I've got to go. And I just walked off. I left her crying in the card aisle on Valentine's, and I left. But anyways, so she birthed 3 children, all 3 of which have been a part of Howdy's. Well, they've all been a part of Howdy's outreach program.
So true.
Um,
Reaching the kids.
on Wednesdays. Yep, they've been part of the prison outreach church bingo. So they're unique, and then but there for a little while. Cornbread actually straightened up, and I actually chatted with him for a little while and started talking to him again. His wife, Priscilla, as you named, she passed away due to COVID, but she was actually a really good person. She actually kind of cleaned him up a little bit. Then she passed away, and it just all that went away. And so now we get Cornbread. That's when he started making music.
So we got a Relapse album.
Yeah, we got a Relapse album.
He's like the Chattanooga Eminem.
With
Yes,
that being
so-
said,
Here's Daisy Dukes.
here's Daisy Dukes by Cornbread.
I'm so excited and scared.
So am I. I don't know if I can hear it.
You won't be able to hear it on your. You'll have to play it on your own end.
No, I got it.
It has like a Justin Bieber sound to it.
Why does it sound like Justin Bieber?
I'm not gonna listen to it to make it better.
It's It's a Justin Bieber style beat with the worst compression
God
auto-tune I've
bless
ever heard in
them
my
Daisy
life.
Dukes, tattoos, 5'5", looking at you. And we do what it do. And we do what it do. Them long legs, lips spread. Your smile in my head. Yeah, we do what it do. Yeah, we do what it do.
I'm stopping right there. I can't listen to this anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit?
Listen,
It's almost
it's like
it's almost like T-Pain had a stroke, forgot how to do anything, and put out an album.
and overlaid it on a Bieber track.
Yes.
how do you-
Like, do you remember Grits?
It's Bieber Pain.
No,
Bieber Pain.
No, but here's the thing: is that T-Pain is actually a talented singer. He only did autotune for
Very
a
much
gimmick.
so.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah,
I like
100%. He
T-Pain.
can sing. He
Yeah.
can sing.
Like
Well, he proved it on Mass Singer.
Well,
Like he proved that he can sing.
have you heard
Yeah.
his latest album, or not his latest album? I think it was last year's album he released. It's called It's called On Top of the Covers, and he does only covers, but it's without autotune.
Dude, that's awesome.
So good.
He's got such a great voice.
And side note, T-Pain is from Tallahassee and a huge Florida State fan. He graduated from Florida
Know
State
that.
University.
Yeah.
T-Pain.
He also streams, so T-Pain, follow us. Someone tag
Yeah, T-Pain, you should follow because
Yeah.
we're huge fans.
T-Pain.
We can talk
This
Florida
is probably going to
State
be a social
football
video,
and all that.
T-Pain. Hey, T-Pain.
And I could talk cars with him.
T-Pain. I
T-Pain.
will kiss you on your lips.
Was it to me? Because I'm open for it.
I mean,
And
okay,
I'll
okay.
fondle you.
No, he's more. He'd go more after. He likes them hobbit feet.
So, anyways, that's Cornbread. The rest of his siblings are not that talented.
He's not talented.
So I was gonna save
Um,
this for when Panic was on.
they're not
PTV,
They're not as talented.
but that episode didn't happen because the subathon was crazy. But you guys might have Cornbread, but the PNW has my cousin E Mills.
Oh,
Mills. At least it's a better name.
yeah.
I don't know if he has a Spotify. I haven't checked it out if he has, but when he was doing
Show the ankles.
when he was doing his emails bit, I was a middle schooler, so this was what? I had to have been like 13, 14 years ago, right? And I'm scrolling
don't
through
see-
YouTube on my iPod Touch. And I'm scrolling
iPod
through my
Touch.
I'm scrolling through my recommended, and I have not thought about my cousin Eric for probably years. I know has 5 kids with 5 different women. By the way, for those keeping track at home, it's now 9.
9 kids or 9 different women.
9 kids with 9 different women.
What a
Hey, at
guy!
least he's being consistent.
And they're all named Stacy.
No, that's my mom's name.
Sorry, I apologize.
That's my mom's name.
He named him all George Foreman.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And I see my cousin in this recommended YouTube video of him in a rap battle at the Tacoma Mall, which is right down the road from the
Wow.
Tacoma Dome, which is like the second biggest concert venue in the state. And it is
So that makes it legit. That's where Eminem did all his rap battles, was in a mall.
But no. It was the shittiest
I'm just
rap
kidding, they were a
battle
factory.
I've ever heard in my life. Oh, hold on. I'm now gonna pull. Let's see if like Cornbread, if E Mills is on Spotify right now.
Yes.
Because if E Mills is on Spotify, we're gonna pull up my cousin. I don't give a shit. I haven't talked to that man in 14 years.
So
Speaking of somebody I haven't talked to in a little while, Elijah. Where's Elijah? What's he been up to?
he's on vacation, so he's not here again.
Again?
And just like every time, he's never here. He's not even here when he's here. So, whatever. You know, he may be part of JPEGers, but he's the lower level.
He's the bottom of the JPEG.
he's the end of the JPEG.
He's the part where it's going into Eeyore.
No. He's the part of the human centipede that only eats shit.
Yes,
So he's the middle or the end?
both.
Mm.
Anywho, this week's big PP goes to Panic for actually roasting Elijah. I know what Gas was trying to do.
Stole that one up from underneath you, Gas.
I feel like I should at least get like half chub for that one.
You get a
You get a half chub.
you get a mid PP.
You need a CDL for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a semi.
Speaking of big PPs and little PPs, this week's sponsor is just kidding. We don't have one, but it'd be so cool if we were sponsored by Blue Chew. That would be a perfect segue to Blue Chew.
Yes.
It's okay.
I feel like that is our segue for inevitably when we do get a Blue Chew sponsorship, when we accomplish that goal each week.
We do
We call it. It's the Blue Chew moment. It's the Blue Chew moment of the week.
Is the Blue Chew sponsorship really the end goal now? Is that it? Okay, hear me out.
Yeah, that are for hymns.
Okay,
That are for hymns.
hear me out. Production meeting.
Production meeting.
Segues. Speaking of being stuck between a rock and a hard place, this week we're sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yes.
That's all. That's all
I've
the production meeting.
I've got another one, but I can't say it because we have the go ahead with this sponsor for a possible permanent sponsorship, and I don't want to ruin it. But we just got to email the lady back.
Yeah.
That would be a killer. That would be a killer combination, though.
Yeah, Energy Rocks and Blue Chew.
You can go all night.
Hold on. We have to. Hold on. Hear me out.
Speaking of labs down the street, this week we're sponsored by. Sorry.
Hold on. Hear me out. Energy Rocks really wants to get off the ground with like podcast sponsorship. I actually can see a world in which those little Blue Chew packets have stapled to it an Energy Rocks Blue Raspberry Flavor Edition.
Can't get it up. We'll help you do that and stay going all night long.
They call the combination of the berry flavor and Blue Chew. It's the Twig and Berries.
The Twig and Berries is correct.
Perfect.
Look, we just created something.
I have bad news. Emails is not on Spotify.
Yeah, I didn't find him either.
I am now looking on SoundCloud.
So,
I forgot SoundCloud was even a thing.
Yeah, kind of going back to the lab down the street. It reminds me of a story.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah,
I remember, I used to live close enough to my high school to where I could walk back and forth. And I was coming home one day and happened to turn up my street, and at the end of the street was filled with like 12 or 15 cops.
Okay.
Sadly, the first thing that went through my mind is, what in the fuck did my mom do?
Was one of them Becky?
No.
Oh yeah, Becky Beeson was probably there.
No.
Not doing anything.
Oh,
there.
no, of course not. But no, it was Fordo's finest that was there.
Oh, okay.
So I hurried up and rushed home. Thankfully, my mom was still there. She hadn't killed anybody. But there was a meth lab next door to us. In our good old small hometown.
That was the cleanest smelling house on the block, wasn't it?
Yes,
it smelled so good. And listen, I didn't sleep for 6 weeks, and I never did anything. I don't know what happened.
Look, you know what's funny? You brought up Becky. Did you know that Becky used to pull me over every chance she got to tell me that my dad missed me?
Really?
No, I did not know that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Here's the thing. I would piss her off by saying, "Well, I just saw him 20 minutes ago. It's real sweet that he misses me, but I'm actually going back there. I just had to go to the gas station." Like I just played it off. She was talking about Big Michael.
The one you claim now.
Yeah, my actual what I call my dad because he's the only one that actually did anything for me. And he adopted me when I was 14. But yeah. So once I started driving, she pulled me over to tell me that Mark missed me. Every chance she got. Man, do I have stories. So I had been in the military. So this is 2007. So I'd been in 3 years. This was my first tour to Afghanistan. So I went to Afghanistan, got divorced in that whole, like I got married before, got divorced as I got back from my first wife. That was fun. That's a whole different story.
Lord or not.
Yeah, that's a whole different story. But anyways, so I get a phone call from a like a number from up here that I didn't recognize. But I'd also just got back from Afghanistan, so I was like, okay, I got my phone back. Somebody may have changed numbers. They're just calling to welcome me back. So I answer it, and I'm like, hello? And they're like, hey. I was like, hey. He goes, it's your dad. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not my dad. He goes, no, it's your dad. And I'm like, but it's not my dad. Like, who is this? And he goes, it's Mark, your dad. And I'm like, what the do you want? And he goes, well, I just heard you got back from Afghanistan. I just wanted to call and see how you were and how you were doing and make sure you're okay. And I'm like, oh, well, that's actually kind of nice of you. And I was like, okay, but how did you get my number? And he's like, your sister. And I'm like, of course, that sounds about right. And I was like, okay, well, what can I do for you? And he goes, well, I'm in a little bit of trouble, and I was wondering if you could loan me some money.
Doc.
So he called me to borrow $2,500
Oh my gosh.
to pay legal fees.
Overseas for us. Can I have $20?
Yeah. So needless to say, I cussed my sister out 5 minutes later. And that's part of the reasons I don't talk to her.
I don't know why this reminded me of this, but when Nana passed,
Nancy, right?
Yes, we were at the funeral and we walked in, and the other brother was there.
Oh, the one that's
Yes,
he's still alive, right?
I don't know. I haven't had any updates.
If he is, it's barely.
Yeah, but he walks into the viewing area where she was in her casket and everything, and they had all the flowers out and whatnot. And he had done a few things throughout his years involving candy with his nostrils. So he walks in, and the first thing he does is, man, them flowers smell good. I hope I didn't blow everybody's eardrums out with that, but it's to hear that in a scene that's you good?
You said nose
Did that
candy.
story
and he had-
remind you?
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
nose
I had
candy,
to-
so he had to.
I couldn't
I missed
breathe.
the whole time. But
No, I have to use Flonase often.
yeah. If you use it too much, it doesn't work anymore.
Gentlemen,
Fun
No, not Flonase. Flonase is different.
gentlemen, I have good news and I have bad news.
Yes.
Emails is not on SoundCloud.
No, I think
But he's
you
on
should-
YouTube.
I think the good news is that the bad news is that he is.
No. I could not find emails. This is two separate pieces of news. I could not find emails on SoundCloud, and I knew for a fact he used to be on it, which means he deleted his account.
Okay.
That's the bad news. there's no good news related to that. I'm sad. The other piece of news is that the tattoo gun is in my hands.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
The
It's
bad
nasty.
news is it's so complicated. I have to read the manual.
Oh, good lord! So you're not going to be playing with it midstream.
Oh, I'm gonna be playing with it midstream. It's whether or not I'm giving myself a tattoo midstream or not. To test
Yeah.
it, it's gonna be a different issue.
For those of you that are in chat, Preston was going to start giving himself a thigh tattoo midstream once he had that gun in his hand. So we may or may not get to hear the sounds of anguish.
Yes.
Here's the thing, Kylie forgot to also bring me the lotion you're supposed to put on after you get a tattoo.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah. You know, to make me tasty still, you know. It's a small enough tattoo. I don't think I need the lotion.
It keeps you supple.
That's so fair.
Keeps you
I mean,
young.
Anywho,
I don't know. You could be like Chris from Family Guy when he's starting the lawnmower. Like he tries it the normal way and he turns around and he's like, "Can I try another position?" And he goes, turns around and he cranks it right off the bat.
Yep.
You
So
might need the lotion.
I might need the lotion, but I'm like, it's just gonna be a very small guy, like nothing too big. I have my clippers here ready to shave part of my leg, like I'm ready.
And when he says leg, he means
This
Leg.
conversation out of context is beautiful.
I still think it should be the block.
the block dick from our grounded playthrough.
It should be the block dick from our grounded playthrough. Just have a block dick on your leg.
Explaining that
Have it.
to literally anybody.
Put it far enough on your thigh.
Oh, so
That, well, I don't know.
No, it
Yeah,
can
make
work
it
in his
Kylie's
favor.
problem.
It can work in his favor.
Oh, put it at your knees.
Kylie's still here.
Put it at your
and she
knees and
heard
have
me say
it
that,
pointing up.
And she gave me the dirtiest look of, what are you talking about?
Tell her
Oh,
it's not.
is Kai,
canon.
is Kai still there?
She is currently not.
Okay. I was
Okay.
gonna invite her to Thanksgiving.
Are we gonna do the pitch?
Yeah, we were going to do
I was
the pitch.
I was gonna set the tone for later.
Okay, sounds good. We'll figure out when we're gonna pitch that.
Yeah. Anyways, so back to nose candy.
Ah,
Um,
segue.
well, the last update I had on him was he had throat cancer,
Mhm.
which he already had hepatitis A, B, C, X, D, R, and Q.
Pick a letter in the alphabet.
He already had all that. And which, to be honest, I was surprised he was still roaming the streets
Right.
of Chickamauga. Because he lives in Chickamauga somewhere. And he walks everywhere. So I see him occasionally. And I just kind of, like when I drive by him, I duck my head enough to where he can't see who it is. Because apparently I favor a little bit to that side of the
Little bit.
family. So, but yeah, I don't know if he's. So my sister texted me about it and said, "Hey, just wanted to let you know, Uncle Brother has throat cancer and not long to live."
Uncle brother.
Well, look, it could be Uncle Brother because
Yeah,
my dad married his wife,
it's true.
so they shared a wife. They kept it in the family, and then she left the sperm donor to go back to him for a little bit. It didn't work out, and she went back. So, like, apparently happy with all that.
I saw them about 7 years ago, and they had no clue who I was.
Yeah, because you don't really. You
No, I
favor
looked
more
like
of
I beat
Tanya's
another
side.
human and grew lots of hair.
Well, and you also favor more of your mom's side of the family.
Yeah,
Like, you got lucky. Well, also, your dad's only half, so you only got a quarter of the shit that we had to deal with.
it's true.
So, but, no, we, where was I? Oh, so, anyways, so speaking of him, so there's just, I don't know if you were there. It's when we were kids, we were still going over doing the visitation stuff.
Mhm.
And this is when Uncle Brother and Aunt
Right?
Lady,
Grandmother.
no,
Yeah.
not that one. This was different. Aunt Stepmom, lived over right outside the battlefield, over off of Osborne. And so we were over there one night, and they were terrible when it came to parenting. They
No.
so I was like 7, 8 years old, and they were letting me watch like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and all that shit. Well, during this time, they proceed to tell me stories of how on certain nights of the week, the devil worshippers would come out of the battlefield. Because, well, during that time, we had that issue with the devil worshippers. We're actually taking the animals, the pets, from surrounding houses of the battlefields and sacrificing them. So they proceed to tell us this. So I'm out on the porch with Uncle Brother, and that's what I'm calling him from now on. With Uncle Brother just sitting there, and we just see these weird people walking up the street, and he's sitting there with a shotgun, just making sure they don't take his dog. I had nightmares for years after that, being terrified that people were out to get my pets. But they were into, like, she was into devil worship. Like, she was a devil worshiper. Like, she was into that stuff. And which
She was
now
like
I
a
look back
scout.
on it. Yeah, like, now that I look back on it, I'm like, it's just dumb. They were worshiping nothing. But, yeah, but I mean, to be 7 or 8 and have to deal with that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's our weird family. Have y'all seen
Wow.
the yeah, welcome, Gas.
Yeah.
Look, we haven't even started on Nancy.
No, but I do have a story that's quick for that one.
Oh, please tell me.
We were building a fort. Me and Panic were outside building a fort, and he swung at a bee, and I didn't know that he swung at a bee, and it landed right here, and it stung me. Now, our grandmother was a heavy smoker.
I remember this.
One of the best things to use for a bee sting is tobacco.
Yep.
However, do not get it out of a lit cigarette. Without hesitation, took her cigarette out of her mouth, popped that sumbitch open, stuck it right on my face. I didn't feel the sting anymore.
Look,
And it was a burn.
oh,
That's so bad.
Gas.
Hey,
Like,
try to kill us.
we're not kidding. This lady.
Oh,
So, we were going to a family reunion down at Sloppy Floyd's.
okay.
And she missed the turn, and it was a right hand turn. So she missed the right hand turn. So we have to go all the way into Rome, like almost to Rome, turn around and come back. We come back over, and that right hand side's 2 lanes. The left hand side was where the way we were coming, well, which was the left hand side at that time, but the it was 2 lanes where she was supposed to take a right. So coming back, it was on the left-hand side. She proceeds to cross the double yellow with traffic coming at us, with Chris and I in the back yelling at her. Yeah.
All right.
And the
turn
turns.
lane. Use it as a turn lane.
We proceed to yell at her, tell her this is not a turn lane. This is not a turn lane. She cussed us out, told us to shut the fuck up and sit down, or we were going to cause the accident. And she sat in that lane. She sat in that lane as people swerved around her for a good 5 minutes. Thinking they were in the wrong.
Yeah,
Needless to say, we made it.
we did.
Barely.
Barely, but we made it.
Listen, no, you act like that none of this is believable. You forget, like, this is where I grew up too. So it's part of the course in some families down here.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They're like, man, it was crazy. The only good thing the only good memories I have is with Papaw Jimmy.
Yeah.
And Mamaw Brown. I did like Mamaw Brown. I have all good memories.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember Papa much?
No, I hated Pop.
Yeah.
Pop treated us like crap after the divorce. Like we weren't good enough anymore. Before that, he was fine, but yeah, before he was fine, but after that, and then he died, and we're like, yes. So, and we just got Mamaw by herself. But no, Mamaw was great. I still went and visited Mamaw even after. Like I had to make sure Mark wasn't living there.
Right.
But now I did use him. I did use him for my community service when I got in trouble for street sign theft. I did convince him to sign off on my 100 hours of community service.
Should
And
we
then
do
hit
it
a bunch of...
debacle?
No, probably not. Not this time. Not this go round.
What now?
The street sign debacle.
They've heard it.
Yeah, we pretty much told that story.
Okay. All right.
So,
but
I'm going to interrupt you for just a second. I did tell Nick about the podcast. And
I want to know.
I told him that you had talked about your felonious past.
Yeah.
And he said, and I quote, "Is he sure that we're out of the statute of limitations yet?"
No, we are. I've checked on that plenty. So the only reason why I know we're out of that is for the sheer fact that Mom and Dad found street signs in their basement like a year ago. Mom sends me this picture, and it's 35 street signs that I hid in a box in their basement. And she goes, "Are these yours?" And I was like, "No, they're not mine." And she's like, "Don't lie to me." And I'm like, "Yeah, they're mine." And she goes, "Okay." I said, "Well, hold up before we do anything with them. Let me check something." So I checked to see if I could get in trouble for them again, and I can't. So, because it was less than the 42 that I got charged with stealing. So it works out. 'Cause
42 is not the big number.
that's all I told them about.
Yeah.
Did y'all hit quadruple digits?
Nick and I did, yes.
Yeah, I thought you did.
It's probably close to it.
Anyways, so no,
Real quick.
no, I mean, yeah.
Update.
Oh, there you are.
Update. It does come with
Do we
fake
hear-
skin to practice on.
Oh.
So you're like, what's his face? The what's it, Bill?
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. That's it. Yeah, you
I
got
have-
some fake skin.
I got some fake skin to practice on, and it comes with stencils.
Hold on. Is it enough to make a mask and pull a Dwight Schrute from The Office?
It's okay. I might be Asian, but this is yellow.
It's yellow.
Are we talking like Simpsons yellow?
Yeah.
So like Vietnamese.
Is it fake skin or pig skin?
Fake skin.
Sorry,
Okay.
that was. No, we're good. Preston's here.
Because a lot of people.
just making sure the Asian was here for the joke.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to make sure.
Preston's our barometer. Like,
Yeah.
if Preston doesn't freak out, we know we're good.
Yeah.
Y'all, so I've been watching. So I get on TikTok at night before I go to bed, and somehow I ended up on this guy's channel. He's Asian, but he doesn't have the accent. Like was born in America, but he's of Asian. Like his parents were Asian, but he sings to his white wife, and he's actually a really good singer. But he does a horrible Asian accent now when he sings to her, and he takes all these songs and does a horrible Asian accent to her just to piss her off. The last one I watched, he did Lionel Richie's "Hello."
Oh no. Okay. Similar
So
vein on TikTok. I follow this mom who is the same background, but she does the horrible nail salon lady. Oh, welcome today.
oh yeah,
But she
Miss
doesn't
Swan?
do her-
oh like
You want that, Joe?
She does
Yeah.
that, but anytime she's like clipping her baby's toenails. So
There was a comedian.
you want that?
uh,
You want gel? You want gel?
You
Yes.
want that now, Joe?
Yes, exactly like that. Anywho, I could, in theory, make a Dwight Schrute mask with the skin. However, I need Elijah to practice.
That's probably a good idea.
Practice
Yeah.
and then make a mask.
Here's the thing, though. It does come with stencils. It's like those stencils that are like you draw on it. It's like the fake tattoo that they can like then go over with. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
Elijah draw everything on the stencils, shave my ass, put the wet thing on my ass so he has a template to go for. And guess what, guys? There's multiple colors. There's so many colors that came in the kit. He could do full
Oh,
color
I'm so-
versions. He could do full
I'm so happy.
of everything. He could do. It has the PVE purple in it.
Gas, we got a refund 500 to Tended, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
But Preston,
I might just play it later.
I have an idea, Preston.
Okay.
So for the tattoo you're doing yourself,
Mhm.
do a "Where's Waldo" tattoo,
Wait, that's so funny. Yes. Yes.
but it's Elijah. But it's
Where's
Elijah.
Elijah.
Where's Elijah? and then like do a picture of like Gas, myself, and you really big in this crowd,
Yep.
and be like, "Where's Preston, Panic, and Gas? Oh, there they are!" Like instant. Oh, there they are. But you got to find Elijah.
But you have to find Elijah. If that wasn't too much work for me trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, I would do it.
That's such a great.
That is not a
Oh,
bad
that'd be
idea.
so good.
That's not a bad idea. I might do Waldo. Though. Waldo's just on my thigh. You lift up my pants.
Waldo's-
You just lift up my pants. There's Waldo.
Where's Waldo? There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, that's look. We just came up with merch idea for the Two Dads One Tub.
Wait.
Where's Elijah? Where's Elijah?
Where's Elijah? We recreate Where's Waldo, but we put Elijah's bean in the picture, and the merch.
Yes.
Yes.
They have to find Elijah.
The secret is Elijah's not there.
Elijah's not there.
Elijah's not in it.
So good.
That's J. Oh, that'll be JPEGer.
Yeah,
That'll be JPEGer merch.
Where's Elijah? And he's just never here because he's on vacation.
So talking about tattoos and everything kind of reminds me of the first time I was ever called Bigfoot by Panic.
Yeah, it was. We took that weird girl I dated to go get a tattoo.
Yeah, and they were waiting. I went outside to smoke, and mind you, I was going through a rough time with my back. I had hurt my back and was on medical leave, so I was on all sorts of pain medication.
I've got to.
And I decided to go outside and smoke. And then I turned around, and there's a glass wall in front of us to where you can see everything outside like a normal storefront. And there are big bushes, and I'm in between the big bushes, and I've got my face almost pressed up against the glass.
I took a picture of that moment. I'll post it in the Discord. I still have it.
Yeah.
I took a picture and called him Bigfoot. That's nothing. That's like the beginning of the weird pictures I would take and just tag you in them.
I had Flo Rida
tagged
on my
you.
shoulders.
Yeah, you did. You were the guy carrying Flo Rida in a concert.
Mm-hmm.
You were also the drummer for a Sean Kingston concert.
Yep.
You were in the woods at a bayou in Louisiana.
Mind you, there are no people at all in that picture.
I just
legit
tagged
a
him.
picture of a bayou, and I'm tagged in the middle of the woods.
Yes. And he was nowhere near me at the time. He was 4 states over.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Did you ever do that with Nick's picture of him riding the banana? You remember that?
yes, I remember that.
So many banana pictures.
Yes.
So that's the thing. If we could ever get Nick on the podcast and some of the videos
Oh my gosh.
and pictures that he has from our times together.
I think there needs to be a Doris revival at some point.
If I can find a dough, and I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace, because when I finish once it cools down a little bit, I'll finish this up here and actually get everything framed in and sheetrocked and build everything.
Mhm.
My plan was to put Doris on the wall and bring her back.
I love it.
Which doesn't mean anything to any of these people that are listening.
Which makes it so
They've
much
heard
better.
about it. They've heard about it.
Yeah, they've heard about Doris. But no.
God, so many memories are coming back.
We did a lot of things.
I'm gonna.
You remember-
So I
go
have
ahead.
Nick stories. But I'm gonna save it for our inevitability that we get him on the podcast.
I think we can get him on.
Yeah, I do
think that'd
too.
be hard. I've missed
Chris.
him.
So I see him once a month when I go do my visit at the property he lives at. He lives at one of my customers. So I always text him and I go up to his apartment and hang out with him for a few minutes. And
His parents live in Fieldstone now.
yeah. You remember that time you came down to Panama City and the Dave and Buster's trip?
Where we were absolutely shithoused.
Yeah, we were gold. Yeah, and we bought. You got a Yoda toy?
A Yoder bobblehead is what I called it.
Yeah, a Yoder bubblehead, and I got a Florida State Seminoles. Like, wasn't even a foam finger. It wasn't even a foam finger. It was a pillow finger. Like you just stuck your hand in it.
Yeah.
It was a pillow. That was a fun night.
There was
Gretchen
a picture
did not-
of us
Gretchen did
attempting-
not like Rhonda.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. But there was a picture of us attempting to play Guitar Hero at Dave and Buster's.
Yes, that was
I
fun.
remember seeing the colors go by, and I was pressing buttons. I don't know if it was the right time or not,
It was not.
Did you play
We
Ocean,
failed
did you play
miserably.
Ocean Avenue?
but fuck you.
I don't remember what we played. I know we attempted to go on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
We did ride the roller coaster.
We did. Did we ever tell you the story about Ocean Avenue and how gas ruined that for me?
No.
Go ahead.
We were over at Nick's, and I think were we playing Rock Band?
Rock Band. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Rock Band. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So we're sitting there playing, and our singer at the time had stepped away. Our singer at the time had stepped away. I think had gone home at that point. So
Listen, just and for reference for you, Yates,
Yeah.
Stephen Kelly was our singer.
but he
And
was
he
the
would-
best singer in the world.
That was glorious. I bet.
I
and-
will give you a
but,
sample.
but you would never hear him.
No. And he would hit every damn note.
He could do perfect on songs.
And
But
would
you couldn't
never
hear him.
once. He was in the same room with us.
Yeah, right next to us.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the time that we broke into Andrew Quinn's house while him and his whole family were on vacation, and we lived in Andrew Quinn's house for 4 days.
It was a nice house.
Yeah.
It was.
But to go back to the Ocean Avenue story, Gas took the reins of the mic at the time, and
While I was
There's
playing guitar
one.
for it.
yeah, there's a line in there that says something along the lines of "We will run away forever."
We can leave this town and run forever.
That's it. And Gas changed it to "We can run this town and run for mayor."
We could still leave the town, but we were going to run for mayor. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that one time. I had to go to Texas for my job at the point, and that song came on, and that's all I could think of. That's the only line I could hear in that song. I called Gas out of nowhere, and I'm like, I just want you to know, go fuck yourself.
What's funny too, like the first time that I went to LA and I actually saw I was on the PCH and I was coming back into LA from the north side, and there was an overpass sign that said Ocean Avenue, and I took a picture of it real quick and sent it to Nick, and I was like, but yeah, we could leave this town and run for mayor. It didn't make sense at all, but we were all at that point of the night to where everything was like hilarious. We were silly tired. So,
And mind
Oh.
you, we're all in our probably early to mid 20s at this point.
yeah.
All of us sober, completely
Yeah.
sober.
I was not sober because I was probably drinking somewhere while in the military. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I was probably doing other questionable things.
Like hanging out at the G spot.
What year? Depending on what year it was, I could probably tell you exactly where I was.
This would have probably been 07 ish, 07, 08.
Nope, 0708. I was in Afghanistan watching
Yeah, you get
a guy having to watch a guy shower
Oh, yeah.
Because-
I mean, it's about like the
because
G spot.
he didn't shower,
Looking for it.
and we had to tell on him, and because he was my roommate, I had to sit on the toilet while he showered and document the exact time that he washed his body, the exact time that he washed his hair,
That's such a military thing.
the exact time that he brushed his teeth, and then I had to watch him do his laundry. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, this dude. So he was an EO. He was an equipment operator, and so on this tour, my first tour to Afghanistan, it was a secret squirrel mission, which it's been long enough now that we can talk about. But for years, I couldn't talk about it or tell anybody any stories, nothing. And So he would sweep, like he had the sweeper. So he would sweep the concrete tarmac, like the little tarmac runway thing for where the planes came into K-spans. And when I say planes, it was Predator drones. So it was unmanned aircraft. They would drive them in. So we had to sweep it every day so there wasn't any foreign debris or anything on it from work. And he would smile the whole time. Now, mind you, these come with a window that, like a windshield, to block you from getting dirt all over you or stuff in your eyes. He left it open, and he would smile the whole time. So he would get done sweeping the concrete, and his teeth would be black from the dirt and dust and whatever else he was sweeping up. Well, we'd go to bed, and he would go into the bathroom like he would turn the shower on, but he wouldn't take a shower. He would sit down and hang out for 10 minutes. And he would turn the shower off and come out like he showered and go to bed. Well, I was already passed out because most of the time it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night, Afghanistan time, which was 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, y'all's time. The next day, like y'all were the previous day, because we were a day ahead, almost. And it got to the point where our room because we lived in these little pods, like little trailers, so it's like a dorm room with bunk beds. Then we had a microwave, sink, a TV, and then our own bathroom. And it got to the point where it just smelled so bad in our room. And at one point I was questioning myself. I was like, God, do I stink? Like, is laundry not working? Like, am I not washing my clothes well enough? Because I mean, it's 105 degrees and it's hot, but it's not like, so 105 degrees here is miserable, like where we live, because of the humidity. There, 105 is like our 80 degrees with humidity. So it's hot, but it's not unbearable. Like, you're fine. It's a very dry heat. It's like being out west.
Like Arizona heat.
Yeah, it's like Arizona heat. It's not fun. It's hot, but it's not miserable. You're not soaking wet. But I was like, God, I mean, I must have sweat enough doing all this work that. So I started washing my clothes every day. Like, I was only washing one set of uniforms every day. And the smell didn't go away. So we finally figured it out. And it was bad. So we had a disciplinary review board. I had to sit in on the disciplinary review board as a witness to explain what was going on. Then I got charged with watching this. Okay, so here's the deal. I was 2007. I was 19 when I joined. 2021, 20. I was 23, 24 years old. Like, I was still kind of young. This dude was 35. 35 years old. I am a somewhat grown man watching an absolute grown man that's married with kids. I don't know who married him. And I don't ever want to know what she was like.
So, well, keep going.
I had to watch him shower. Every day.
Every day. Okay.
Every day for 6 months.
That is 100%
6
a military
months.
story.
So I'm like, my mind just goes to, like, psychologically, what was driving this behavior?
So
I don't know.
Okay, my question is this why you ask me for shower photos every day?
Yes.
To make sure you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I got to make sure you're showering.
Okay. Okay.
It became a habit. I just make sure my friends are practicing good hygiene. I don't need to see anything below the waist. I just need to see you washing your
This
hair.
explains the tub club so so much better.
It does.
He
It
just
does.
really likes the way skin glistens.
Which is
Yes.
why
Yeah.
he wants to take the yellow skin and make him a mask. It's all
Yes.
it's all connected, ladies and gents.
So what's crazy though is psychologically this did affect me. I shower twice a day. Like dealing with that, I shower twice a day. I shower in the morning and I shower in the evenings when I get home from work. I could do absolutely nothing. Like I could stay at home, sit on the couch, not sweat, not do anything, not warrant to shower, and I'll still shower at 6:00 every night.
So, my question about this whole thing is, how long was he an EO?
Yeah, he was in before me. He had been in for 12 years.
As an EO?
Mhm.
Holy shit!
No, so EO is the rate. So EO is
Right.
equipment operator. He was an
Okay.
EO. He was a first class. He was a first class petty
Okay.
officer.
Okay. All right. All right.
I was a
First class something.
I was a petty officer third class.
Okay.
I was an E4, he was an E6. But on that deployment, anything E6 and below, we all roomed together.
Right.
Once you hit E7 and above, it was a little bit different. But no, so yeah, that was fun. So that's what I was doing while y'all were singing Ocean Avenue.
He's watching grown
No
man.
alcohol involved. I watched a grown man shower for 6 months.
Surprised that you didn't have to have alcohol for that.
We couldn't. The only time we got to drink was the Navy birthday, the Marine birthday, and President's Day.
Okay.
And the only reason why we got to drink on President's Day is because the people we were with were like, it's a good reason to drink. So we got to drink on that. No, we
Y'all
drank
drink-
O'Doul's. We drank O'Doul's during that deployment because it's non-alcoholic. So that was the
Right.
only beer we could buy. So we drank beer, but it was just non-alcoholic.
Gotcha.
That was a fun deployment, though. Outside of that, the going to the bazaar was fun. But news to say, like I brought up breaking into Andrew Quinn's house while they were on vacation and living there for 4 days while they were on vacation. Do you remember when the grandmother came back? Like came to check on the house and we were there and our cars were parked in the driveway
Yes.
and we had to hide inside the house
Yes.
and she left. So we hightailed our asses out of there. We left our cars there and who was it that came and picked us up? I can't remember. Somebody come and picked us up because we were smart enough to know if we took the cars, they would know who
something
it
was up.
was. Yeah. So needless to say, they still Andrew figured it out. Andrew figured out that we were staying there because we stayed in his room.
I never stayed the night during that, but I came and hung out a couple times while y'all were there.
Yeah, me and Nick stayed the night every night. So
Didn't, and this could be bad to say, but didn't Nick stay in his sister's room one night or something?
yeah, I stayed in Andrew's room. Nick stayed in his sister's room.
That's great.
We stayed in the Burns stayed in the parents' room one night.
That sounds like a Burns thing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because I forgot Burns was involved in that too. It was Burns' idea.
That tracks.
Because he was like, "Hey, we could just go stay over here for 4 days and party."
Yeah.
And at that time, so I didn't drink at that time. So me and Nick were the good
The
kids.
sober. The sober.
Technically, I say good kids loosely.
Yeah.
We still did the things that drunk people would do. We just did them sober.
Yeah. Did
No,
you
it's-
ever hear? Did you ever hear about my graduation party?
No, I didn't
Like,
graduate,
graduate.
so I don't know what that's
So-
like.
So
Me neither.
my graduation party, and this was my mom's idea, right? My mom was like, "Hey, we can have a graduation party at our house," and we lived in Daly Hills, right, one of the houses on the hill there, and they were passing around a video camera, like one of those stereotypical '90s high school movies, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody say a message to gas, you know, that kind of thing. Well, our comedian friend
Corey.
was at the party. Corey went into my parents' bathroom, came out, had somebody meet him in my parents' room with the camera, and he had taken his clothes off in their bathroom and was covering himself with like a cowboy hat or something. I still don't know where the cowboy hat came from. But streaked into my neighborhood afterwards. And my parents did not know until they went back and watched the video. I still don't know how that happened. So the same year I had a birthday party in March, same kind of deal. And Burns and Cook got into a fight at my house.
Good. I
And-
hope Burns whooped his ass.
And Burns threw him down my hill.
Oh God.
Oh,
So, and there was never any alcohol involved in these. As a matter of fact, like I would have people like walking up to me and like when we were there, and they would be like, "Dude, this is the best party without alcohol that we've ever been to."
so it's funny. I didn't start drinking till after high school,
Yeah, I didn't either.
Same
so I didn't start drinking until Jeff Patterson
Uh-oh.
moved to Atlanta.
Oh, that's a
And-
stand-up guy right there.
Look, Patterson's a good look. Apparently, he's straight. Didn't know that until recently. And his soon-to-be wife is actually very awesome, very nice. Love her to death. I've met her a couple of times. Patterson's a good friend of mine. I had questions about him, but I still talk to him. He's very successful. He started a garbage valet business and a parking valet business, and he makes a shit ton of money.
I know about the parking valet thing.
Yeah, and now he's part owner of that golf bar or whatever, like indoor golf bar, down in Atlanta. And but anyways, I didn't start drinking till after high school, and I'd go down to Atlanta to hang out with him, and would drink and try to hook up with all the
Right.
lady friends that he had from Joe's Crab Shack, because that's where he was working in Douglasville. But anyways, that's a whole different story. One last story I want to get into is back in the day, I had a Honda 50 motorcycle at my grandparents' house. And Bigfoot was over at my grandparents. Like, he came over and spent the whole day at my grandparents. He had spent the night with me the night before at my parents' house. And so we went to my grandparents the next day to go, really just go hang. They lived on 20-something acres. So we would go play out in the woods and just basically do whatever the hell we wanted on like an old farm. And we hadn't rode the motorcycle yet. And because I didn't know if he had ever rode one. So I was like, well, let's break it out. And I think I could teach him if he hasn't. So I break it out. I ride it around the yard a few times and ride it up through everything. And I get back and I was like, have you ever rode one of these? His first answer was, yeah, I've rode it. I've done this before. And I'm like, okay, cool. Here you go. He proceeds to get on
That's
it.
way too confident for something me to say.
Oh, it was 100% what you said. You're like, yeah, I've done it before. Was it Waylon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had brought up Waylon and how he had let you ride one.
He's never had anything like that.
No, but I think you were at somewhere that
No.
maybe not. But I remember you telling me. Needless to say, he's like, yeah, I can do it. Needless to say, he's like, yeah, I can do it. I know how to do it. So I let him get on it. He hits the gas on it, makes it 5 feet, and hits a tree head on.
Now, when he says hits the gas on it, I didn't ease into it.
He didn't.
It was wide ass
whiskey.
open.
You whiskeyed it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like
it had a
straight
nice
up.
headlight on it.
Yeah, it had a great headlight on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was yeah, the headlight. So we still have the headlight, and I still have that motorcycle.
Do you really?
Yeah, it still runs. Like I rode it the other week over at my grandparents'. So it's a 1979 copper top, like the copper tank Honda 50 little dirt bike, little miniature road bike, and yeah, he proceeded to hit that tree and take out the headlight on it, and bust open his forehead. And my grandparents. So we spent the rest of the day inside my grandparents' house watching TV, and with an ice pack on top of his head. But anyways, so
Another
yeah,
time that I kind of got injured was involving Mr. Gas. It's when he introduced himself as the Wall.
Oh yes.
oh god,
I don't know if you've
So-
ever heard this story.
You may not
probably
have.
haven't.
We used to play Ultimate Frisbee a lot.
Quite a bit, like every other week.
Yeah. And the Gas decided he was going to be on defense. Now, during this time, I could actually jump. And I remember the Frisbee came towards me. I'm looking back to catch the Frisbee. Gas has posted up. Seeing what's about to happen, I reach up, I catch the Frisbee, and the next thing I see is skygrass, 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 skygrass. I did a helicopter.
Yeah, I gave him his first helicopter ride.
His second
Yeah.
helicopter ride was gas breaking out the pecker, and sorry,
No. That was later. But yeah, and it's Ultimate Frisbee, for those of you that don't know, is a non-contact sport. Non-contact.
I was going for the Frisbee.
As who?
I was going for the Frisbee. I had just as much right to it as you did.
You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know my rules for Frisbee golf. You don't know my rules for Ultimate Frisbee. You don't know anything about me with discs, okay? I can do whatever I want with that disc whenever I want.
so we spent most of the night talking about our family for the most part,
Childhood
And-
stories.
childhood stories, things like that. But realistically, I do want to spotlight you as a streamer and, kind of give people an idea of what you're about and what your streams are like and the stuff that you're into. So why don't you take a second and kind of give us that rundown of like what kind of games you play, what's the overall vibe, things like that. Why don't you give us that rundown?
I mean,
Bigfoot
simply put,
still.
I'm basically just here to have a good time.
All right, so thank y'all for tuning in to Two Dads One Tub. This will be the end of the
So
stream.
glad. So glad.
Make sure you rate the podcast 5 stars.
Rate us 5 stars if you truly enjoyed this. We love the fact that y'all came and hung out with us tonight. Sorry about Wednesday, but we were able to do it on Friday. We had a great guest in Preston tonight. We were so glad he was back.
glad I'm
It
here.
was
Yeah,
okay to
glad
have.
Spencer made it.
It was okay to have Bigfoot stick.
I was a pity.
and
I was a pity
So
sub,
look, in in all seriousness, look, I love this.
we
man.
actually do. We all love each other.
I love him more than anything. He is family. He's a great watch streaming. He's a good streamer. He's fun to hang out with. But I'm not gonna let him tell y'all that. So
Plays a
No,
lot of the same games that we play.
he does. Realistically, spotlight wise, I couldn't think of a better guy to come hang out with us tonight. He hit affiliate not too long ago. He's fun to hang out with.
Oddly
Look,
enough,
this is-
like us not being able to do the podcast on Wednesday is the reason why we were able to get him on tonight, because he normally works on Wednesdays.
Yes, so
So-
we would have probably never been able to get him on here. So if you're not following Bigfoot Stick, go follow him. It's a good time. Let me rephrase that. I don't know if it's a good time. It might be okay. You may hate
He
it.
hangs out.
It's
He hangs
not.
out with us. If they like our stream, they'd like to hang out with him.
So I recommend coming to watch me whenever I'm playing with them. That way you've got something to fall back on.
Yeah, that tracks.
But
That
here's-
tracks. But no,
Bigfoot is someone who is in the rotation for cooking with gas.
yep.
Yeah.
He is. So, no, seriously, I know it's I know it sounds like an asshole move to do that to him, but that's the
If they
point.
were nice to me, I would
That's
be
the point.
terrified.
But anyways, yes. So if you enjoyed tonight, thanks for check us out. Rate us 5 stars on the podcast apps that are out there: Spotify, Apple. Funny enough, we're gonna have 3 episodes uploaded all at once, so you'll get 3 backlogged episodes. We had some life issues that kind of fell in the way of uploading the previous ones. But we should be able to get back on track here soon
By
with
Sunday
this one.
night, I have to freaking
Yep.
edit one of the episodes because a future sponsor came back who was a previous sponsor. And they happened to call their product a certain thing. And when I tried editing it and I left it to render and upload, the file corrupted. So I have to re-edit and bleep out some certain brands.
Just know that our sponsor was not made in a lab down the street. So, but yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. We'll hang out for another 30 seconds. They're in ads right now.
Yeah. Do we want to after the ad's over? Do we want to announce who's the guest for next week?
Oh yes, let's talk about that.
Production meeting? Because I don't know who this
let's-
is.
Bree and Bill.
Oh, yay!
Bree-licious and Bill the Slop.
Yay, I love those two.
So we're out of ads.
That was
So-
6 seconds.
So for you guys that are still hanging out with us, we're going to go ahead and tell you who the guest is for next week. It is going to be Bree-licious and Bill the Slob. So we're pumped about that. We're trying to get more guests lined up now that we've kind of gotten settled in on the new channel. So expect more guests than we have had the last month or so.
Yep.
And then instead of a Q&A, like bonus session after this one, we're actually going to kill the stream and then restart the stream. And we're going to play some headliners.
So y'all
So-
just hang out. Well,
If you haven't ever seen us play headliners,
yeah,
It's a-
come
it's
back
a
and
pretty
hang
fun
out with
time.
us on Headliners. It's a good time. I'm actually really excited about next week's. I'm more excited about next week's episode than I was tonight.
Fair.
So I'm just kidding. I was actually very excited about tonight. But no, I'm pumped about next week's episode. So what's really cool is, like, I think Gas and I have a chance to learn something from the two individuals that are coming on next week with Bree and Bill.
100%.
Mainly on the TikTok side of things. So like I'm pretty excited about that. So there'll be some questions about that, and then really it's going to be just like every episode. We're going to hang out, we're going to chat, organic talk. It'll get random. The biggest thing is as we've tried to say before, the biggest thing about our podcast is we spotlight our guests, but it's not the spotlight that people expect. We spotlight personality and who they are as a person, not just as a streamer. Because we want you to get to know that person as an individual. So anyways, that's who we got next week. I'm pumped about it. It was a great episode tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us, Bigfoot Stick. As always, 5 stars on all the podcast apps. Check out our merch store. I for one think it might be one of the better merch stores out there as far as what's on there, but I'm also a little biased.
As someone who also
It's
has a
really
merch
good.
store, your merch store is currently better than mine.
It's killer.
Like, so I made it a point to create stuff that if you wore it, it doesn't matter if other people know what it is.
Yeah.
It's just
unless it's emotionally moist, then they will ask you questions.
yeah, they will ask you questions. But I wanted to make merch that you could wear and not that somebody saw it and be like, "Hey, I would wear that shirt," and didn't have a clue what it was about. So you get that benefit of an inside joke that you know about that other people don't have a clue, but they love it. I'm gonna cheat looking at the chat. Bill, do not buy it yourself. Let Bree buy it. We made a decision with Bree being a Tub Club member. We're not going to force a whole household. Like, you actually get the Tub Club benefits as well, as long as she orders it. But you do have your own Brawler Duck t-shirt coming your way, so I've got to create that as well.
I mean, you can still join the Tub Club officially if you want to, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. We made that decision the other night that if it's a household, we're not going to force both people to join. One person joining gets both people in that house. If they watch, they both get the benefit of it.
What's awesome, you get to be in an exclusive club with my mom.
So
You
true.
do. You get to be in an exclusive club with Gas's mom.
Gas's mom, the
and a
lady
club
who
that
funds.
Preston is not in.
I get my own. Hold on, I'm a part of JPEGers. I thought we talked about this, you asshole.
We did.
I know you get your own duck anyways because you're part of it. So, Bill, I am working on your duck. I have ideas. I tried one. I didn't care for it too much, so I'm still workshopping that. So you will have
I got a
you
name.
will have a custom T-shirt.
I got a name.
What?
What about Slobber Knocker Bill?
Slobber knocker.
So-
Bill.
What's funny is I'm actually toying with Slobber and Bill is the name of the duck. So, let me workshop that and get the design just right, and we'll. And Bree, I'm actually reworking your duck, so yours might change a little bit.
So production meeting.
Production.
We've talked about Tub Club, but
Mhm.
look, maybe we workshop it right now, and then I put it inside of the Runner Show next week. We need to do a better sales pitch on what the Tub Club actually is, like what benefits they get.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. So the Tub Club is a tier 1 subscription to our merch store. So you get 10% off on all merch. You get exclusive rights to the new stuff right off the bat. You'll get to see it first. You get a special role in our Discord that gives you access to see that first stuff. And then you get free shipping, which that's the biggest thing.
Pays for itself off the shipping.
Yeah, like
It does.
it will pay for
if you
itself
do-
off the shipping.
If you do like 3 orders from our merch store, it pays for the Tub Club itself. Or if you're in our case, if you order an order like what we did the other day, if you would have been in the Tub Club for that, our the shipping for our samples was $30. So
Yeah,
it would have been more than
would have paid.
Yeah.
So it's $3 a month, or you get 25% off for the annual. So it's $27 for an annual membership, and you get all of those perks. There's another perk that will be coming that will be the ad-free version of the podcast.
Yep.
Because eventually, so with the new sponsor coming on, right now there's no ads on the podcast except for a couple. But with the new sponsorships that are coming on and the possible other sponsorships, there will be ads. So it will be ad-free versions of the podcast you can go download through Fourth Wall.
It'll be ad free, and you get the upload on Thursday, not Friday.
Yeah, you'll get it a day early. So, but anyways, so that's something that we decided to do that we thought maybe, yeah, it does benefit us a little bit more, but it also helps the community in being able to buy merch without paying an outrageous amount of shipping. So, but yeah, the Tub Club, you get exclusive gear. There are a couple things that are members only that you get, which is the Brawler Duck t-shirts are members only exclusives. They'll never come out of it. And then there's the Tub Club hat and the Tub Club hooded t-shirt,
which is awesome. And I'm gonna make I have an idea right now, since we've kind of filled out our merch store a little bit, right? We have a pretty wide assortment. Why don't we say that for the first 2 weeks or a month of a new design, it's Tub Club only?
I feel like
And then
that's a good idea.
And then we move it to the rest of the store after that initial period.
So how about this? If it's a special design, if it's just the brand,
yeah,
it'll go automatically.
Like, where's Elijah? Limited to Tub Club for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be limited to Tub Club for 2 weeks, things like that. So yeah, that works. I like that. I've got some new stuff. There is like the certified tub trash hoodie is coming. That is a legit hoodie that we will be making.
We already have design for it.
Yep, we do have the design for it. And
So glad.
It may or may not be after somebody's likeness that you can see right now.
yes, it may or may not be designed after a certain person's likeness.
Or
So
a
yeah,
direct
there's
photo.
benefits
Or a
to it.
direct photo.
But you can find that over at, hold on, I'll look at the website right now. gpplayhouse-shop.fourthwall.com. That is our merch store. Go check it out. Like I said, I'm a little biased, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the best merch stores out there.
And then if you're not in the Discord, at the bottom of the page in the panels, join the Discord.
Yeah, come hang out with us. Join it. Don't judge us.
Yeah.
We have a good time,
Please.
and we love everybody that's in it. So,
Yes.
but again, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. We will see y'all here in about 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Bathroom break and reset up on with the
And I
game.
need more alcohol.
It's gonna be
so-
fun tonight.
Y'all
Yeah.
have fun.
But yeah, thank
So-
y'all again for hanging out with us. And as always, rub-a-dub-dub.
Thanks for hanging in the tub.
shift blues, so we fire up the stream. Two dads raising hell, chasing whiskey dreams. Soap suds spilling like some midnight truth. Talking live from the tub, don't need no booth.